What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Like I said, I've been promised this. Top's about to go on. Weather's not really that nice. It's like sunny and cloudy, like it want to rain. So we're just gonna do what we gotta do. Shit gotta get done. So I'm gonna just start on it. I was waiting on my homeboy to come cut the grass before I started, but I don't want too much light to get away with me, and I ain't moving the box Chevy to do this, so it's gonna have to sit outside. The weather said it ain't gonna rain, so we should be good, but I don't know. Let me see if y'all can see that. Turn y'all a little bit. All right, maybe y'all can. I think y'all can. This is some tools I got that I'm gonna use. Got a drill with a Phillips head on it for these screws across there. Got this long ratchet with a long 10mm socket. You really gonna want that with some extensions, because we got about 20 of them bitches to take out back there. You need some glue to re-glue like all this fabric back onto the metal tracks before you bolt it down. So I just got this from leftover from wrapping center consoles and stuff like that, and it's always worked good in the past, so I'm gonna try it again. You're gonna need rivets. Y'all can't really see it, but it's a cable right there. You're gonna need rivets to rivet that cable back on. And I think the little pieces that's right here has got a little rivet on it, but you're gonna need it, so I like to have that. And I got staples. I don't know if these gonna be long enough, and my staple gun in the garage, I just ain't get it out yet, but you're gonna need that to staple all of that back on. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long with all this talking. We can get straight to business. First thing I'm gonna do is just take this off across the front, and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. I'm about to reposition the camera so y'all. So what you're gonna do, YouTube, there's screws all along there. You just wanna pop those out. That'll be your first step. Just take all these out. Do not lose this. Do not lose these screws. They not like some little self-tappers. They got like a little rubber O-ring on them. I don't really know how important it is. Goddamn. I don't really know how important it is, but don't lose them. So I got this little box, and I'm just putting them in there, so I know where they came from. Then you need a screwdriver. They told me, I remember I watched the video, they said do not bend this no matter what you do, because if you bend it, it'll never go back on properly and won't never seal. So you take that off. That's your first step. Next, what you're gonna want to do is just start peeling this top back right here, all the way across. You can see where where the old glue was at. You're gonna wanna clean that off. I'll probably just get a wire wheel, or I don't really know how I'm gonna clean that off, but it can't be so hard, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so like I said, that's your first step to removing the top, the old top. Alright, so I'm gonna cut y'all off and cut y'all right back on. Alright, so now what you wanna do, YouTube, is it's a screw right there. You take that out. Don't lose your screw. If you do, you can be mad. I gotta adjust the top. I think it's too much, down too much. No, other way. Alright, YouTube, so yeah, it's that screw. There's another one right here. Take out. Don't lose your screw, y'all. Look at me, about to lose mine. Alright, so just sit those to the side somewhere so you won't lose them. Next, what you're gonna have to do, I know y'all probably be like, whoa, you wildin', but take this knife, cut you a big ass piece out like that. Oh, the cable in there, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so just cut this down. get you some space so you can get in here. It's much easier to get into that. But when you put it back together, you're gonna have to put the screws in from the inside. So for now, we're just gonna take them out here. What's what you need? Probably just use this. Oh, wrong side. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna cut y'all off. And I'll cut y'all back on in a second. My bad. Sorry, I'm back. I had I think it was like a 225 hex bit. I needed this Allen wrench, so just gonna take these screws out real quick. Remember, don't lose your screws. Take those out. Put everything where you can find it, because you're gonna be mad if you lose it, I promise. And nah, I never did this before. I'm just winging it. I like to wing things. Find out, okay. Alright, and I always try to lay stuff down in a manner so that I know how they came off. I'm gonna take this. Get them 3 screws. You gotta take the black piece and this metal trim piece off. Because this metal trim is what's holding your top on, for real. Alright, like I said, I like to sit stuff in the same fashion I took them off, so notice I took that off like that. I'm gonna lay it down just like this with the rubber. So when I go to reinstall it, I know how it go, what order it going in. Alright. So now, you just pull all this back. Now your fabric's pretty much all loose except for this cable. I'm gonna show y'all how to disconnect that in a minute. But for right now, I'm gonna cut y'all off, cut y'all back on, because once again, I gotta grab some stuff. But we're very close to having the original top off the car. So I'm gonna cut y'all back. So what you're gonna do is you just get you a drill bit. There's some rivets. I'm not sure if y'all can see this or not, but there's some little rivets right here that's attached to this cable. You just want to drill that rivet out. This drill bit is horrible too. Looks like I'm gonna need a bigger drill bit. Crazy shit is, I'm a machinist by trade and I know how to sharpen the drill bit, but for a rivet, I ain't tripping. Alright, now that you drilled that out, just pay attention to the orientation of it. Alright, so up this side right here on the column, in that corner of the top itself, is where it actually connects inside of here. And it's not like it's not inside it's inside the flap, but it's not, it's like it's a separate tube made out of fabric for it. So you just pull it through out of there like that, and just remember it goes into that spot right there. And it looks like there's a little bit of stuff I got to get out of there, so I'm gonna switch back to this smaller drill bit. I'm gonna drill that out too. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. You can see the river right here on the inside. You just want to knock that out. I'm gonna knock that out, but probably do it off camera. So, and then you repeat the same exact process to the other side, basically. So I already knew what I was doing because I already did the other side, and I ain't film it just so I, you know what I'm saying, so I can give y'all good information and know what to do and what not to do. So, as of right now, this side is done, and we are on to step 3 or 4, something like that. I hope y'all was counting. All right, I'm gonna cut y'all off, and I'll cut y'all back on in a minute. All right, YouTube. So from inside the car, what you're gonna do is pull all this down in this 10mm bolts that go all, even back here, all the way around. Which I ain't gonna lie, it's a very uncomfortable position for a big dude. So I'm gonna record this all off camera, but you gotta get that off all the way around. It's not hard, especially when you got ratchet like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out, and I'll cut y'all back on once we got it loose. All right, so after you get them bolts off these little screws, that's what's holding this thing on right here. It's called your rear bow. You go all the way around the back side. This is what you're gonna reattach the bottom of the new top to. Mine's, it was kind of stuck on there, so I had to cut it and bend some shit. You really don't want to bend this, but I kind of bent it a little bit. I think it'll be fine though. So next, what you want to do is get something to take all them screws out. I mean, all them staples out. I think this will work. Yeah. So you're gonna take all these staples apart. Just keep on plucking all of them out all the way around. I don't know if y'all saw me doing that, but sometimes I be too focused, y'all. Yeah, so that's how you gonna want it without no staples. You gonna want to restaple this. You can take that off if you want. I ain't really gonna do it. God, they put about 10 staples right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna really take mine off. I don't see the point. Excuse me. I don't see the point, especially because I gotta restaple it. So I'm gonna leave that on. And I'm gonna just keep taking these staples off all the way around. Can't be so hard. And I need to get my staple gun, because next thing we're gonna do is staple the new top on here. I'm gonna cut y'all off and cut y'all right back off. All right, YouTube. So what you wanna do is the middle hole is a middle hole, and then where your screws line up, that line up. So you just wanna staple that in all the way around. My staple gun kind of weak, but I'm gonna figure out how to tap them all the way in after I get it. Once I get it securely stapled in all the way around, I'm gonna go back and make sure that it's all good to go. But yeah, this is a whole different process, so let me cut y'all back on. I gotta get on top of my shit. All right, YouTube. I know I jumped ahead, but Coors Lights and this shit won't actually easy to do. It won't that hard, but that leaning down in the back, undoing them, your main, there's some bolts that go all around there. It's called the main bow. The main bow bolts. Boy, I'm a big dude. Y'all don't even know. I had to work to get in there. But so far, we got the top all the way on. But it's like a little loose right here. So I'm going to do some research overnight and see if there's a way that I could fix this. Or is you see this little cable? I believe them cables might just be too loose. But I don't think it'll leak. Ain't no more holes in my shit, because it was big ass holes in it. Ain't no more holes in it. Look halfway decent. I do think this should come out more, but we got that thing pulled crispy tight all the way across the front. I don't know what else to do. For my first time putting a vinyl top on, I'm not. I mean, I think I did okay. Look, see, but I want the whole top like this. This is all tight. I got some beer or some sticky shit on there or something. But we got the whole top tight, except the actual top. Like, when you hit the top, you can tell it ain't all the way snug. So maybe I gotta I did glue this down on the inside and then put the piece back on there that I showed y'all. Maybe I just need to take that off, pull the glue off, and pull the shit out of it, because you can see this line right here. All right, the line right there, but the extra bar right there. So maybe it's just not far, far enough that way. But we won't figure out till the night. I'm finna wrap this up for the night, and hey, I put a motherfucking top on the Camaro though, and just, I mean, not that y'all need proof, but this the old top. This the old top that was on there with that trash back window. Look how nasty that is. We got that fresh boy on there. Fresh top, fresh tints. We're going to paint real soon, and I'm trying to mount up wheels before paint, but yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much tonight, so I just cut y'all back on the morning and let y'all see what's going on. I mainly just wanted to get it covered back up, so if it do rain, which thankfully it didn't, you know, my whole inside won't get wet. And to be honest, I drive my shit like this. I don't care. I think once the sun hit it a little bit, it probably help it out and help some of these wrinkles go away. But I don't like how, I mean, it's not that it's not tight, but it's tighter back here. All this is real tight and good. And then it kind of loosen up here, but then it get real tight back up in this area. So maybe this it just needs to sit in the sun and kind of relax and move around. But I'm gonna leave the top closed up tonight, and I'll just cut y'all back on in the morning. All right, YouTube, so this is the next day. You can see it in the daylight more than what it was. Kind of, something just ain't right in this section right here. I feel like it should be tighter. And it got like this weird fold right there, you know what I'm saying? But I do know these things be shrinking. Obviously it take a long time for it to shrink, so who the fuck knows? I'm gonna fuck with it some more, but I don't want to drag this video out no more, because as of right now, that is how you replace a convertible top. I got some buttoning up to do. Some of these screws back here, I just put them in hand tight so I can test fit, but I'm gonna do all that off camera. I got a little bit of glue right there. I'm gonna figure out how to get that off. It ain't perfect by far, but I mean, for a convertible top though, like, I ain't trying to tell y'all my business, but the top was on only $77, y'all, on eBay. So I just bought the top, slapped it on there. If I wanted to be perfect later in life, I will, you know what I'm saying? This is a fucking hood rat, this gangster boo right here. But she, I mean, from a couple feet away, you can't tell. It just look like a nigga got a brand new top. But yeah, and still, as y'all see, we ain't got no sun and all that yet. Some good heat on this joint. It might, you know what I mean? I might even take my heat gun and try to put some heat on and see if I can get it to kind of relax up some. But I don't know at the same time though, because back here, all this shit is like fucking perfect, bro. If it all look like this section right there, and that like the back glass, that's how you want it. It ain't even glass, it's plastic, but that's how you want it. But yeah, I ain't trying to make this video longer than what it need to be, so I'm gonna flip the camera around real quick. And alright, so it's your boy Archie Bonkers, and that was my how-to video on how to do a top on a 4th gen Fbody. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. I'm gonna keep dropping videos. I'm trying to wrap this up so I can put it out. I got another one coming for y'all. I probably won't post it till tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, YouTube. And any updates to this top, I definitely give it to y'all. So you already know, it's your boy Archie Bonkers from the Shitbox Hotel, and I'm out of here.